Hello friends, I am feeling a little fall today. I don't think I'm alone in this, but maybe you're not fully there, but that's okay. We're gonna get a little started. I got my fall t-shirt on. It's feeling a little cooler outside these days. Not quite fall for North Carolina, but it's definitely less oppressive, so we're heading in the right direction and I'm feeling it all. So we're gonna get going, working on maybe my living room and kitchen area. We'll see what we accomplish today, but I am hoping to do some fall browsing, maybe some purchasing, not really a whole lot that I'm wanting to buy, but I do have a couple things I'm looking for. So maybe later this week we'll do that, some recipes. This is gonna hopefully be a jam-packed video. So if you think you might be into that kind of thing, please subscribe, stick around, and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know you're here down in the comments. But yeah, let's take a look at what we're working with. So I did not bring all of my fall decor down, but I did bring down some that I think I'll be using. I just didn't want to have to bring everything downstairs if I'm not going to do it all today. Laid it out on my island here in the kitchen. I just picked out a few main pieces that I was pretty sure I was going to use, and then some florals and like all the pumpkins you could ever need. So I want to start with my coffee table, probably using a tray that I have. I think I want to put some florals in that. I just brought that downstairs. We have not used that. I haven't done anything really down here. I haven't used anything like that since we moved. Like I haven't decorated anything by the fireplace. And it's been not quite a year, but I'm wanting to make some decisions. So I brought that down thinking we can do something with that. And then the fireplace here. And you can see I've got a few patriotic things for the summer. So we're gonna kind of start with that and go from there. All right, so I like to take my time with decorating. So I took a break, ate some dinner, and I like it, but it's too symmetrical for me. So we're gonna go at it again. I don't own any fall garlands, so those are just picks that I've kind of staggered and tucked into each other to make a garland. And yes, there are lights. Let me see if I can show you. Behind our TV, which I know might seem a little bit odd. Can you see the little bar lights? So we had those bar lights that we had used elsewhere in our last home and in our kitchen. And just getting a look at my hair. And we weren't using them. And my husband had this idea. And there's outlets and stuff behind the TV to plug them in. And it really looks nice. It's getting dark outside. I'll be closing the blinds soon. And I don't normally have the overhead light on. I usually use lamps just because it's better, you know, it's cozier lighting. But it looks really nicely with that. So if you see the light coming from underneath the TV, that's what that's about. I'm starting completely over from scratch. This is how decorating goes, for me anyway. So I think I left my list at home. So let's see how we do at Aldi today. All right, so I didn't need a ton from Aldi. These are actually from Sam's Club. My husband had asked for those. From Aldi, I picked up 3 packages of pepperoni just because they've been out of it the last 2 times I was there. So they had it, so I bought 3. I bought this pumpkin cream cookie to try. It smells amazing. I'm just hoping that it has a good throw to it. I bought some grapes and some nectarines. And then I picked these up. These were on clearance. Hot chili lime. I think they were 79 cents and these were 49 cents. Honey barbecue. I got these for Labor Day. We'll be getting together with the family, so I'm just gonna let everyone know I'm bringing some chips because they seem like fun flavors and they were on sale. I got some napkins, some sourdough bread, some frozen broccoli for the freezer. Obviously, that's where you put frozen broccoli. Some lettuce. I don't know that, I'm almost out of salad stuff, but I think we're going to be having meals where I don't need a salad necessarily, but I'm going to do some taco stuff so I could get some lettuce. I got this. This was on sale on the Aldi Find aisle, and I thought this would be good for a treat, like on, well, actually, this would be really good on apples. I did not buy any apples, but on like toast, or it would be good to add it to a peanut butter smoothie. So I don't know, but I got it. And then I picked up some tortilla chips, some more pineapple juice, and a couple dozen eggs. So I have meat in the freezer. I'm not buying everything I need, obviously, in this haul, because that doesn't seem like what are you guys going to eat? We have other food. I forgot my list, but thankfully right before I left, I cleaned out the refrigerator and organized it and wiped things down. So I had a pretty good photo memory of what I did or didn't have. We'll see if I missed anything. But I do want to get back to some fall decorating. I'm going to try to at least finish up some of that today. I like to stop and look at it and then maybe go back and change things. So I ended up just kind of breaking last night from it all. But we'll get back to some of that. I have some recipes to share with you yet. Don't know if I'm going to get to it today or tomorrow. Anyways, for my meal plan, what I'm thinking, just planning a couple of meals. Life has just been crazy. We're not really eating out, but sometimes we're just kind of eating whatever or deciding last minute. But I have some stuff in the freezer to use up that I think I want to do some tacos or nachos or pan-fried burritos, something along those lines. I'm thinking I'm going to do a breakfast for dinner. I have a bunch of bread in the freezer, bread ends. I buy those loaves of sourdough bread, and I just freeze it because it takes me a while to use it all. I just take a piece out at a time. But I have some end pieces that just don't work as good or weird shaped for my eggs and toast. So I've been just saving them in a bag. So I think I want to use that to make some French toast, and then we can do that. I think some Canadian bacon in the freezer and some eggs. I think I've got some tater tots in the freezer too. So I want to use up some stuff in the freezer, not because I'm trying to clean out the freezer. I just want to make sure I'm using stuff. Anyway, and then I think I want to do a soup of some kind. I have some little baby potatoes left over from the last week, some chicken broth in the freezer, so some onions that need to be used up. So some type of soup, I think. And that'll always give us leftovers as well. So that's kind of my meal plan for the next several days. I'm not necessarily meal planning for Monday to Saturday. I just was hey, what do I want to be making so I know what I need to be getting? That's about as close to meal planning that I can get at this point. So anyways, I need to get some things put away and yeah, maybe get back to some fall decorating. All right, so I'm gonna do the coffee table. This is storage. I keep a lot of blankets in there, and that side goes up so you can sit and eat at it. So I like to use a tray so that I can easily just pick it up and move it out of the way if we need to get in there. Well, usually I just can slide it to one side or the other, but it's easier than having a bunch of loose items. All right, not sure how to easily film this. This is on the, move this out of the way. This is on our landing up our stairs. So this is what I had, well, for spring, and it kind of stayed for all of summer. So I'm gonna just change this out really quick. All right, it has been a few days. It's been a crazy week. I will show you what like a couple little touches I added to our living room. Not much. I'm gonna do that in a minute. You might hear my washing machine because it's on the spin drain cycle, which is always so loud. But we're gonna make a pumpkin smoothie because I'm hungry and I wanna make a pumpkin smoothie, and then we're gonna make some pumpkin muffins. One, because I love pumpkin spice, all the things. But also I would like to have some muffins on hand for those days where I just gotta run out the door real quick, or like Sunday mornings where sometimes we have to leave super, super early and I can't eat before we leave, but I'm definitely hungry before we get home and we have quite a drive. So anyways, we're gonna make a pumpkin smoothie. I told you I was gonna have some fall recipes. I am ready for it. It's one thing I love about the change of seasons. It's like, okay, the weather changes, although summer's coming back here for a couple of days. It's gonna like be back into the 90s, but then it's gonna drop back down to like more seasonal weather. But I love the change of smells and foods and wardrobe and all of the things. So anyways, let's get to this pumpkin smoothie. I'm pretty sure I've made it before, but I don't think I made it last year because last fall was an insane season of life for us. So I doubt I did anything fun like that. So I would say it's been at least a couple years, but I did have it already saved on my Pinterest board. So I'm pretty sure I've had it before, but either way, I'm excited. So let's do it. All right, optional is some ice. I'm adding in just a little bit because that will help thicken it up if you want it thicker. I'm using almond milk because that is what I have and that's what I always use and never have problems for the most part in recipes. So we're gonna do 1 cup of milk. I was actually surprised this recipe did not call for pumpkin spice seasoning, although I suppose I could just do that if I wanted. But a pinch of nutmeg. Wow, that was way more than a pinch. Why is the hole on nutmeg? Why are they huge like that? Like, are you kidding me? I bet my cinnamon's not like that. See, cinnamon's got little holes. It's a little harder to see because it's black. But like, seriously? I mean, it's my fault for not paying attention, but seriously? Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. I need to get my sugar moved to my canister, but tablespoon of sugar, teaspoon of vanilla. I will have the recipe linked below, and I did just double the vanilla. And I put my hair up so that I wouldn't get hair in my food, and I still found a miscellaneous hair here. So let's take care of that. Pretty much always keep my hair up in the kitchen because of that. Time for me to stock up on some canned pumpkin because there will be more recipes to come. I am eyeballing this. It said 1/4 cup. That seems about right. Now all we gotta do is blend it up. I guess I should plug it in. That is always helpful. I would say add more sugar or maple syrup. It's not quite sweet enough. It's called for 1 tablespoon of sugar, but it's not sweet enough. I'm gonna, I did sprinkle some pumpkin pie spice there. I'm gonna add like a tablespoon of maple syrup. See if I can't mix that up well. All right, so I added some maple syrup and definitely was helpful. Normally I'm one who tries to cut back on the amount of sugar and things, but I did not have enough sugar. So I still recommend it. It's very tasty. I either add some more sugar. I'm trying to put my maple syrup in the fridge. Either add more sugar or use maple syrup. You could use maple syrup from the beginning anyway. I feel like that would be a good sugar substitute. I'm gonna sit and enjoy this, and then I'm gonna come make some muffins. Sorry, the lighting's bad. I do not have my lighting over here. I'll show you what I've got going on though. But when I have a special drink, even if it's just a yummy tea, I like to enjoy it while sitting and like make it be like a real treat for myself. So I still don't have the lights out in here, but that's okay. It's cozy. I don't even have the blinds open today. I think I'm trying to pretend that we didn't get a couple days of warmer weather, so I left the blinds closed. But we did pick up a couple of blankets because I did not have any Well, I didn't have any real neutral ones, and I needed another fall one, or I wanted another fall one. We got these at TJ Maxx. Great selection and great prices for like actual substantial blankets. And we like to sit on blankets. We have leather couches, and so we pretty much always are sitting on them. And real life, this table always has my husband's computer. And this one, well, sometimes is neater, but usually has a lot of stuff. So it's got my heating pad, tissues, lotion, coasters, my planners, all my things. So I don't worry too much about that. I mean, I can tuck stuff away if we were having company, and I guess I am because I'm showing you guys. But I don't know if I'm going to leave it. Yeah, this is good. This is a real life functional decor deal here. So I think I'm going to just end this video here. I will have more fall recipes to come in the future, maybe some more decorating, I don't know, but that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.